Hi there, it's Pascal here, and in this video I just want to answer a quick question. Why is community so important when you're starting out your online business? Now, let me retract back a little bit so you can connect. When we are looking to start a business online, what you normally see at the front end is what I mean by front end is all these ads that you see, and all these ads that you see, people that talk about their success online. Is you can do it from the comfort of your home with just a laptop and an internet. Now, where does community come in? They don't talk about community. And the reason they don't talk about the community is because it's not something that we all are very accustomed to, because we live in a society today where some people don't even know their next door neighbors. They Even if you go know who they are, you can't spend like 10-20 minutes or an hour in their house. So that's the kind of society we see ourselves in these days. Because whereas, I don't know about you, when I grew up, we used to play on the streets as the close of school. We'll run out and play games and all that. And we come back in the evening very dirty. Then we have mom will bathe us, and we go to and we obviously we retire for the day and get ready for. But in these days, you can't even let your child out to the next door to even go and hang out. They don't get that streetwise mentality that we all got. So all the streetwise now is in the home, and this is a problem because the kids that we have today, they don't have this adventurous. They want everything done for them. So we're not kind of grooming the right kind of kids. I don't know, but that's my thought. So what I'm saying here is, when we grew up and what is happening now is different, but obviously you move with the trend of times. Now, why is community so damn important when you're starting your business online? This is what we're going to talk about. Now, have you heard that you become the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with? You can Google that. It's by Jim Rohn. And you must have also heard this phrase, tell me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Now, how does community come into this? Now, why SFM is so successful is their community. It's not easy to build a business all by yourself. SFM has created a culture. We have different Facebook groups. There's one on the tribe, which is where everybody comes in. There's one on the 90-day video challenge, which is everybody that is learning how to shoot video. You go in there, you post videos every day. There is one an import expert, which is where if you want to do Amazon FBA, there's a private group. If you have any question related to that, you go in there, you ask the question, you will see somebody that has done what you want to do, and they will give you feedback. You're learning from people who are doing it on day-to-day basis, not just people that did it 10 years ago, people who are doing it as of today, tomorrow, and yesterday. So they are living the life. So let's say, for instance, now let me tell you what happens, why community is so important. Let's say, for instance, you sign up to the training, you pay the $297 to get into the membership level, because that's when you begin to get access to all this, the whole curriculum, module 1 to 5. As you get in there, see this habit you have now that is holding you back. Even though you just summon up this courage to pay this, the habit is still there. Because it's not this is not the first video you've seen or telling you to start a business online and all that. This is not something must have been happening to you that made you procrastinate. Maybe you don't have the time, or maybe you think you don't have the money, or you don't have the technical skills. These are the things that are holding you back. So one of them, it doesn't matter, I don't know what it is, but one thing or the other is holding you back from starting. Now let's say you lean into that faith and you submit the application, you go through module 1, you still want to continue, then you start building your business. You now get into their membership level where they provide you with all the tools and resources, website hosting and all that, in order to build the business. Now the habit that you have is not going away. You will still have that fear of, I don't have money, or if money is holding back, or I don't have the technical skills, if that's your problem. Now how community comes into this is, when you get into module 3, they will now link you up to the tribe. The tribe is where everybody is. So everybody shares their journey, how they are feeling. You'll be surprised at what you'll be seeing there. You'll be seeing mothers that have 3 kids, working 9 to 5, and they are all building the business. You will see single fathers, they don't have time, they work 9 to 5. You can see nurses, lawyers, all occupations. You will see everything. Teachers. So it's not. It doesn't matter the industry. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, you will see different kinds of people. Now, all these people have different problems. They're all looking. They're all building their businesses online. Now, you come in with your I don't have time. Maybe that's your problem. So you're working like everybody else is working. But you sign up to the program, you start devouring the training, so you get into module 2, 3, and things get a little bit rough, and you don't understand it. Then for some reason you slack off. You see, that's I don't have time. Maybe your work will now take more of your time and maybe saturate your mind, or maybe you try to do something, it doesn't work. You just get the gist. I don't know what it's gonna be. It doesn't work. Now, if you're in the tribe, what I mean by the tribe, if you're in the community, Mary, what I'm asking is, you'll be seeing people posting things. Hi, I worked on my business today 2 hours. I dropped my 2 kids at school, and I only worked on my business today. I was able to host my website and launch my first campaign. Boom. You see that? Gone. Then the next day you come in, you're still you're claiming you don't have time working on your job. You've abandoned your online business on the side. Then you get into one day you just get into the tribe again and see what's happening in this online business. Is this thing working? You just dive into that tribe. You read people's posts. Somebody says, "Oh wow, I just got my first lead today. Whoa, amazing. I'm gonna have a drink today with my kids. We're all going out to celebrate it. It's my first lead today, and I'm so excited." Then what happened? You're still talking about you don't have it time. Now you come in the next day, maybe you scroll down again, you see another person that said you don't even need to come 2 days. You scroll down the Facebook tribe, you see another person. "Oh, I got my first sale today. I started this business when I didn't have money, I didn't have time, but somehow I managed to pull this off. I got my first sale today. Wow, I'm celebrating." Now, you will look at yourself in that moment and say, if this person is working this number of hours and doing this number of things and still finds time to build this business, what am I doing? What are my excuses? You see, they are not talking to you directly. They are just telling you what they are doing. But there's something called auto-suggestion. It's the same thing now that the reason why you are crying, you don't have time. Because everybody around you now is saying they don't have time. They are working 9 to 5. And you just mimic them. But what happens in the communities, when you get into this group, you will now see these people are actually working. That they say they don't have time. They don't no longer say they don't have time. They are working to create time, and you see them make these incremental, gradual increments to create the business that will give them the time they want. Now, you as a normal human being, you will still be crying you don't have time. But when you start seeing the positive, people are actually changing their lives, you will start to question yourself, what am I doing with my time? Maybe you don't understand how they do it. You can then reach out to that person in that group. Please, can you mentor me? How did you manage to find time? If you come to me, I'll tell you, I was working 13-hour shift. I had to set the alarm by 3 o'clock and wake up by 3. And I did it for 4 months. And that's how I got here. That's how I started making sales. That's how I was able to build the business. I'm not gonna say to you, you can plug in this. There are some days I didn't touch the business. There are some days I worked only 1 hour. There are some days I put in 3 hours. But it's this consistency that goes over a long period of time that will produce the results. So very few people are willing to go through this to get what they want out of life. So this is why the community is so important, because you will still have these excuses that you have now. But the point is, when you start seeing success, surrounding yourself with these successful people, changing their lives, you will start to question yourself. What am I doing with my time? Why don't I have time? I need to wake up early. If this guy can wake up early, I can wake up early. You set that alarm, you wake up, you do it. But if you now do it consistently, you will get the result. That's how it works. It's a law. There's no way you can surround yourself with good people and you become bad. It will rub off on you. Good will rub off on you, because we all will share. You will hear the stories. It's not like you can tell when somebody is being paid to do something. You will see, if your example, you're saying you don't have money. You will see people that say, I don't have money in the community. But how are you guys getting on? You will see some people, I'm gonna mortgage my house. I'm going to go to the bank and get a loan. I'm going to sell some of my things. I sold my shoe to be able to continue the business. So I would tell you, there's nothing, because there's no point that shoe being in that wardrobe when I have a rubbish life. I've not even worn the shoe for more than 6 months, about a year. So what's it doing? Is this occupying my space? I'm gonna get rid of it. Not get rid, sell it and use the money for something that is going to yield me. So these are the things that you will hear them. Then it's left for you to look at your wardrobe and see if you got some things that you need to offload that will give you the money that you need. So I don't know how else to tell you to go and raise money, but the money has to come from somewhere, because understand this, you're investing it in yourself. You're not giving SFM the money. You are using it to build your own business. So some people might think I need to pay. For one of my thoughts when I started was, I'm giving rich people my money and they're getting richer. Me, I'll be getting. No. Get into the community, do the work. Once it starts rubbing off, you will get the result. There's no scientific thing that we are doing special. There's no, I am just a normal guy. There's nothing special about me. So I just found out that the only people that succeed are people that get themselves into the community. Now look at this. If you get into the community, what happens? If you watch it, Ifoma's story, what happened to her was, when I told her to get into the community, she listened to me. Because there will be something in your mind or in your head that will tell you, I've been here for 3 months. If I go and ask a question that I've not gone through the module in 3 months, some people will start laughing at me. No, you need to override. You see, the strangest secret said you will become what you think about. There will always be something in your head trying to stop you. You need to override that thought and take the action. Just lean into that fear of shame of being in the training for 3 months and not doing anything in the business. Because if you watch the video I sent you earlier on, where I said the process of creation, that who are you listening to is a question. Because if you listen to yourself, what it is that you look around you, you're going to produce more of the same thing that you are already having. But that's why Einstein said, this mind has created a problem that this mind cannot solve. Or this thinking, I don't know. You can Google these things, they're all over the internet. So if you now go to the Bible again, Jesus Christ will tell you, be thou renewed in the mind. So there's something about your mind that needs to change. I have to be honest with you. So, but you need these people, this community, to help you work on yourself. Because once you start doing these things, waking up early, selling your shoe, whatever, you will click and you get it. But to begin to explain to you what will happen now, you will still like, oh, it doesn't happen, it doesn't work. But you need to experience it, and it will happen for you. And once you get it, it's done. It can't be taken away from you again, because you actually did it yourself. It's not something you go to the market and buy. I hope this makes sense. So the community is a vital part of this journey. If you're going to sign, even if it's not SFM, any other training, find a community. Not just get one, get in there and ask questions. Ask and you shall receive. Ask them, how did you get the money? How did you find the time? How did you develop the technical skills to do this thing? Ask. You will see people, because they have a good mindset, they will always offer to help you, because they understand where you're coming from. It's not easy for you to even get to in the community. They know that you've been through a lot to get there, to pay the money 297 to sign up for a training, to overcome those little fears in the beginning to get there. They will support you. So it's not like some people think it's more like they are help. I don't want to go into all those all negative things that comes out of people's head, because a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it. But anyway, that's my share on this video. A very brilliant question. Thank you for asking that. I know that this will help a lot of people clarify a few things, and thanks for asking that. And if you like what I've shared with you, please give me, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. Now, I don't do this YouTube thing. Sometimes it appears at the top, sometimes it appears at the bottom. It depends on what. Just subscribe. Then I'll be sharing all these questions. If you have any question you want me to answer, send it to me by email or post it in the links, the description below, or whatever. How you can reach out to me, send it to me, and I'll share it with others so that others can benefit from it as well. So apart from that is another video from Pascal. Take care. Bye bye.